Hey, so I'm gonna just read you guys what I wrote. A topic that I kind of been tussling with back and forth in my head. So today I wanted to talk about my experience with growing up in a smallish town and how it directly impacted mine and others' relationships to escapism. When you're a part of a small town, everyone's getting lost in the pursuit of escape, wanting to leave, trying to leave, fighting to leave. Whether it be through saving to leave, applying for faraway universities, weed, drugs, alcohol, or even leaving with a partner that isn't necessarily the most safe or favorable. There's a battle at hand that many lack the ability to name around me. Even when visiting Istanbul and making friends from Kurdistan, I noticed that even people from more rural, small towns struggle with the same concept as well. And how me taking my own healing journey in relationship to God has put me in a position to acknowledge where I once struggled with fighting to escape. I guess what I'm saying more or less is that I can see how this impacts our connection to motherhood as well, leaving us in a space where we're constantly being forced to want something different than the experience we were blessed with. Whether it's through society or the relationships around us, a lack of humanity and intentionality impacts us all. You guys, my gosh, this is such a big topic. I had the honor of growing up in such a beautiful yet rough and tough masculine environment, okay? I've been noticing, I follow a lot of pages on Facebook where a lot of adults complain about their children not wanting to be around, escaping, overly indulging in weed, honestly, overly indulging in alcohol, sneaking out the house. I was the teenager that did that. And I guess as an adult woman now, I can name what I was looking for. That the thing I didn't have the language to acknowledge at that age. I was trying to escape, seeing everybody find comfortability in like smoking cigarettes or, you know, drinking alcohol, not understanding what they're feeding inside of their spirit, why they need to do it, partaking in you know, hypersexual relationships, not understanding the impact society, the relationship and the impact society in the pursuit of validation has us empty inside, longing for. I wish that I had had the language at that time in my life to be able to voice and even understand and armor myself to help me to not go through certain experiences, stopping me from hopping on the Greyhound with a dusty boyfriend or getting in the car of a older man who claims to have all the answers but absolutely doesn't, and just honestly takes advantage of you inside of your youth, being an underdeveloped young lady searching for that escape from the small town that you're in, the judgment of the people, playing high school respectability politics or feeling empowered through judgment when they are not God themselves. Like, it's so interesting to be at this point in my life, reconnecting with God, reconnecting with healing, reconnecting with myself, even discovering what I like, when I like it, where I like it, how I like it, being able to have this time to develop. Yeah, you guys don't even know. It's so crazy, but I think it is impactful, and not only impactful, but a challenge is posed in front of us right now, and it's to acknowledge what are the ways that we have been escaping. Is it too many hours on Netflix? Is it too many hours doom scrolling online? Is it through, you know, alcohol or overindulgence in weed? You know, because I'm not gonna tell y'all that's a problem, smoking a little ganja, but I'm gonna say it's the overindulgence. It's the putting too many eggs in the basket of the people around you, letting their perception and their judgment, their almost even lack of growth at times, encourage your steps in your life. You know, without us as women, especially within my journey of motherhood, without us being able to have this time for development, without us being able to have this time to ask ourselves these really fundamental questions of like, where are we? Where do we intend to go and grow into? What made us who and how we are? How do we have an opportunity to change if we don't truly take the time to acknowledge, to name things for what they are, you know, and how they impact us? But yeah, I wanted to challenge you guys today. I know this is getting a little long or whatever, but I really wanted to take something from my heart and my mind and my experiences and encourage growth, encourage self-love, encourage challenging yourself, really, to grow, to bloom, and to blossom into the new version of yourself who names it. She calls it. Okay, what they say, I call it like I see it. You can't you can't call it like you see it if you're living in the bubble of escapism. So I just wanted to talk about this, you guys. I really hope this helps. I'm currently always creating more resources for us on my website, honeyandhandshealing.com. Okay, so let me know in the comments how this talk has impacted you. Did it encourage your growth? Did it encourage you to call out some of the key factors that have been holding us back from our healing? So yeah, I'll see you guys around.